The most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm jacked.
Hi there guys, welcome back into another session. Back to business then. Summer is over. Everybody get back to your desks. It's time to lock in for Q3, Q4. I think we could be in for a good trading couple of quarters in the financial markets. What are we expecting? Well, as everyone does get back to the desks, and I'm not just talking about the Wall Street burgers, back from the Hamptons, but as more people do come back from the summer, we are going to be presented with more data which gives us better alpha in our trade. And I always like it when there's more volume and data flowing in the markets. It just gives us a little bit more edge. So a couple of things to look at with you today. Bitcoin price still in the range, unfortunately. We've had a nice move up over the last 24 hours, a little bit of a V-shape back up, just under 4-hour resistance there. Bit of a grey to red day, very green day yesterday, some really nice moves across the market, but in effect you've not moved much. 4-hour Bitcoin price is still where it was last week on Friday, and I did say last week I think price is probably going to be pretty much pinned all weekend. But if you were trading in here and you did clip any of these longs from the weekly open, then you've been rewarded. It's certainly a nice move up. So a couple of things to look at with you today, and some obvious stuff that is just presenting itself on this 4-hour chart. Now, obviously, what I'm going to show you is we have got quite a bit of supply overhead on various assets, and it's quite an obvious area, isn't it? If we just look at the levels now, 4-hour point of control, monthly open just floating there as well. If anyone remembers the monthly open that was back here in August, around that 64-65k level, that's where we rotated down from. So nice and easy levels to trade now. Flip this zone, or it becomes resistance, the supply attacks this zone, and we rotate lower. I am still in favour of a rotation lower, it does have to be said, 56-55k, but I know that's where a lot of traders are eyeballing as well. So do you cut deeper or do you front run? Somewhere in between, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so a couple of things to look at with you guys. So yesterday, fucking hellfire, I was up early this morning about 4 AM, and as soon as I turned the office on, this little fucker, it was actually massive. This is a 27-inch monitor, I think. This little fucker, it just absolutely zoomed down and landed here absolutely perfect, like a bloody Apache helicopter. Took 2 whacks for it to decease. Anyway, right, yeah, a few nice levels there if anyone wants them, but grab them off the 4-hour chart as well if you need them. And yeah, we're pretty much going to be pinned here, I think, until one side pushes us one way or the other, bears or bulls as everyone likes to call it. But yeah, where did we come from? Based on Moonify, point out if you're not following Moonify, at Moonify2, go and follow him. He was pointing out obviously that as we came into those lows, if anyone was executing down there at the weekend, or the Asian session opened Sunday evening for myself, so I didn't execute down there and Bitcoin just let it do its thing. We certainly had some nice CVD volume bullish divergences as we hit some good bid there, BTC Diamond in the lows, as we like to see from the volume king cluster, which is this thing. Nice low open interest as well, and I think funding did come down there as well, so nice to see that, and everyone's using the data as it should be. Moonified, good follow on Twitter, part of the TRDR community as well. So yeah, where can we go from now? So basically we are under this resistance now, okay. We are getting presented with some supply. I think the best thing to do is just jump into the TRDR data and have a look at what is above us, and if there is actually any more dynamic bid coming in that can push price above and turn this into a support resistance flip. Let's go and have a look at it. Right then guys, so here we are, straight into the multiverse on the TRDR console. If you're not familiar with this console, go and grab a link from below, get yourself a free trial. Okay, get yourself a free trial. Now, what are we seeing straight away here on BTC is we've got quite a chunk of supply above. I've just got open all the big dog coins, Ethereum, BTC. You love it or hate it, but I've got Litecoin open. It used to be, I tweeted about this last week, it used to be a bit of a barometer of price action back in the day, 2018 and beyond. And then Soy Boy Sol was seeing some supply here as well. So, interesting things ahead. I did say to the guys yesterday that not much on today. Shorts running on LTC and Engine. This is a private section of the Academy. Go and join the Academy in the Academy section of the TRDR website if you want to join us in here and grab some market analysis data. Shorts running on LTC and Engine. No BTC trades on. I missed the lows there, to be honest, okay? But yeah, hedging some shorts on LTC and Engine. Engine did actually break through. So cut those a little bit later on, killed shorts for now, could squeeze up into the US session, which we did, okay? That was at 11 a.m. my time, US session being 2 hours after that, okay? So everything just absolutely squeezed up. So day trades for me, nice cheeky little day trades for a Monday, nice little aperitif start to the week. Long-term AVE, it was very, very bid. AVE was very, very bid in here. Didn't quite catch these very lows here as I was trying to get my shit together first thing on a Monday morning, but got a nice pullback into that 122 level and posted that for the guys in there. One thing I do have to say is when I'm trading day trades like this on alts, I do like to just be quick and in and out and take profit. So I took profit up there near the 130 level. Subsequently, it just chopped around here for the next few hours and then rose up and hit 133. But that's absolutely fine. So where are we now? Okay, so no shorts on yet. I haven't got any shorts on yet. I need to see a little bit more evidence in the volume and the like. One thing to say is volume is coming off on spot, as we can see there with supply ahead. Open interest just coming out as people start to take a bit of profit up here, okay? What I'd like to see is, do we go and attack these highs again with bearish divergences from perps included as well as spot, okay? I think that would be interesting to see. So let's jump back to the data. So here we are, here's our levels. Basically, you've got BTC here, your top side order block at the minute, largest order block, 60.5. If you start to get big supply in that zone, I've got absolutely no qualms about shorting this back down and carry on the range. I think that'd be very, very nice. Another good one, this was the short from the weekend, another good one, LTC, massive supply zones, again, absolutely massive, double band ratios, 2.5 and 5 to 10% spot selling into LTC here. Soy Boy Sol, again, massive amounts of supply up here and order blocks defending price or looking for a fill, okay? So we've already had a bit of a wick. Again, the sort of thing I would be looking at is, do we come up into the US session? If that supply attacks again, yeah, I've got no problem shorting these back down, okay? ETH, not too much to say. I think it's obviously just going to follow BTC and the rest. Largest order block at 2.6k there. But as you can see, no dynamic bid coming in at the minute to push price up. So if price does float up here, I think it's going to be quite a weak move. And again, I'd like to attack that asset back down for hedge short positions for any of your spot portfolio longs. Okay, so what else are we seeing? BTC here, let's just go to the dual tab then for a quick second, and we'll get some more data on point with BTC here. You see the top levels on LTC just for a second here, some really big ones. If this can cheekily come up, LTC, Litecoin, if this can come up and hit 68, I don't know if it's going to get that far, but if it can, I think that's going to be better risk reward short on LTC. So yeah, BTC, as we see here, back up to the monthly open. So that's where we are from the weekend, obviously. Weekly up and down here. Caught the bid and it went up, okay? And that bigger point of control just sat there, okay? So yeah, I'd like another rotation up. This was obviously the Asian session last night. Hit some spot supply and back down. I quite often like to see the similar sort of thing, okay, in the US session when more volume kicks in with some bearish volume divergences, and then we'll attack. But other exchanges have got a bit of supply, not much, not majorly, and we can see the lower order blocks there are still at 55. Something of note as well, perps traders on one of the biggest exchanges, Binance Perps, they've got these levels, dynamic levels down there at 55 as well, and they're just stepping off the gas. You have got a slight dynamic bid from this entity here at 58, so that could give you quite a nice bounce if you're into scalping or day trading today. Okay, so yeah, I think we've had a good summer of trading, to be honest. I think we've had a lot of volatility, haven't we, in the markets? It's been good. I thought it might be. No particular Solana summer, unless you are in fan of downonly.com. And was there a banana? I can't even say it. A banana zone? Probably not. Is Raoul Powell going to tell us that it's still to come? Fuck knows. I don't give a shit. At the minute, said to the guys in the private Discord that, you know, I'm still just trading this, dynamically day trading in and out while we are still ranging. What I'd ideally like to see, to be honest, is, and I don't know if we're going to get it. We'll just, you know, we wake up every day, check what's going on, and go from there. What I would like to see is the bid down at the bottom here, and there was a few exchanges bidding spot here. Binance was bidding at these this area into the weekend, and so was Coinbase Pro, quite aggressively bidding into there as well. And if you just look at the aggregated depth, so all exchanges, if you just look at the aggregated depth, we're hitting some good depth at the minute, 500 million topping out there, so not surprised to see a bounce whatsoever. Well played if you caught any bids in those low 57s. I know a couple of the guys in the socials did. For me, ideally, if we just float up from here, I'm going to have to see something special to warrant continuation. For me, what would I ideally look for? I would ideally look for this to rotate down again, really attack some lows again in September. Think of seasonality. Do we get it? I don't know. But if we start to get a billion aggregated depth down there, I think that's going to be your better risk reward long, okay? For Q3, Q4, and I know everyone says this, I know everyone goes, oh yeah, you know, September will be shit and then it'll be up only in Q3, Q4. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. I hope we're all spot long. If you're holding spot, you are long anyway. In this range, I'll just trade it in and out. Okay, guys? So very dynamic plays in here, in and out, until we get evidence of a bigger move. All right, guys? Live in the US session a little bit later on. Okay, if you've been struggling with the price action, go and check the data-driven market analysis course out. Very in-depth course here. Loads of features on here for you. New 1 hour, 24-minute video at the bottom of this. There's a link to a new video as well, and access to the private Discord if anyone's got questions or the like. Okay, guys? But we do have the free stuff as well. And just to highlight as well that I will be updating these videos in the coming weeks. A few new parameters we've hit on these videos. So we'll be updating these and bringing some new free videos to your attention. All right, guys. So if that's of interest, go check it out. But if anything, just go and grab a free link below for the amazing data that is presented by the guys at TRDR. Live in the US session, usual time. See you there. Cheers.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?